Let's drag this up so I can see a bit better. When my fish actually intersects or catches the other fish, I want to sort of have something happen. So again, control, I'm looking for an if, and it has to be inside my forever loop. If I'm sensing, so if I am touching, let's see if that works for me. If I'm touching, good, fish 2 is what I'm interested in. If I'm touching fish 2, then I want to do something. And basically, this is where my options come in. What is it I want to do? We have to sort of figure that out. One option will be, and something you'll sort of work on maybe on your own, is change the shark to be a different image, one where he's biting down on the fish. But one other option might be just to have the fish disappear or something. So for now, if touching fish, I'm going to play a sound. Let's play a sound. Let's see what we got here. Record. So I'm going to pick a new sound. I'm not going to record my own sound here from the library, and I see a chomping sound here. So let's test this. I like that. So we're going to chomp down. Oh, I missed it. There it is. Okay, chomp. So I've loaded the chomp sound. I'm going to play it, and actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it a couple of times. So let's go to the control, and I'm going to repeat that sound. Specifically, let's go 3 times. Okay, so just another type of loop. We have the forever loop here that keeps going forever. And there's something here that's a repeat loop that allows me to do a specific thing 3 times. So let's see now if I can get lucky and actually... That was kind of weird. Okay. So what happened? We played the chomp, but it just sort of, it sounded odd. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a little weight in here and just see if it does better when in that case. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll cheat even and move them right over. So I get my 3 chomps right off the bat. The weight is enough to sort of allow the chomp to play and then finish up as well. Okay, so now that we have the fish eating the other fish, we're going to actually make this into a little bit of a game and try to keep a score. So last thing I'm going to add in here under data, we're going to make a variable, call that variable score, and it's going to be a score for this sprite, I guess. And now basically what we'll do is, given the options we have, we will start by setting the score to 0, so that initially, before the forever loop, the score is 0. And then every time we eat a fish, we're going to change the score by 1. Now I sort of see if that's actually going to, let's see if we get lucky here. Let's go right over like this and see if we get lucky. Okay, so right now he's stuck in the corner, so we're getting extra chews, but it seems to be working okay. Now, that's where I'm going to stop. What I'm going to leave you with are a few things to add in, of course. Get the shark moving in all 4 directions. I'm going to ask you to get the sick fish. This is the reason this fish looks this way is he is sick, moving around the screen as well. And when the shark, or if the shark eats the sick fish, I want your score to decrease by 1. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of the same stuff. If he's touching fish 2, this is what happens. If he's touching fish 3, I guess, we're going to have it still play the sounds. It doesn't have to play 3 times. That's kind of annoying. Maybe just take that out and leave it as a play 1 time. And then I guess we don't need the weight either. Sort of simplify the things that way. Have it bite down on the 3rd fish, and then change the score by -1 to actually decrease the score. The last thing I'm going to ask you to try, and this is pretty advanced, is to make the fish, when he is in contact with the shark, disappear. So the idea is that he's been eaten, he should disappear. You can have him reappear immediately somewhere else if you want. If that's probably the easiest way to do that. Okay. So fair bit there. Don't get overwhelmed. I'm going to break this into a few different parts. I don't know why I'm saying that. Stop